welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Hallie and I'm so happy that you're here. I cannot believe that it's finally time to make this video. I am so excited. Obviously, you can tell by the title, I am finally officially launching my book club, Bookaholics Anonymous. It's so crazy to say that out loud. I'm so excited for you guys to finally see what I've been working on behind the scenes literally since January. I have put so much time and effort and love and care into starting this book club and turning it into what I just dreamed that it could be. And this is just the beginning, so I'm so excited that you're here. Basically, in this video, I want to go over all the things for the book club that you may be curious about, kind of give you all of the details, and hopefully answer any questions that you guys may have on specifics. Obviously, if there are things that I forget to mention or just haven't thought of, please leave those questions in the comments below. I will be trying to respond to every single comment, answer any questions, like I said, that I may have missed or just not thought of. So feel free to hop down there and ask me anything that you may want to know after this video. If there's things that are still unanswered, that will be the place to go because I will be there. And on top of that, I have some information regarding my special edition book giveaways that I have been wanting to start doing all year as well. We're going to be starting those up as well. So more information on that will be at the very end of this video after we kind of go over all of the book club specifics. I'm so excited. Let's get right into it. So the Bookaholics Anonymous book club will be held on Patreon. So whenever you click the link in my description to go over to the book club page, it will take you to this homepage, which I am obsessed with how this has all came out. I worked with an artist named Fofo. They just did such an amazing job bringing everything to life. Literally just like, I feel like they just sucked all of the ideas straight out of my brain and put it onto paper. So I am forever grateful to them for doing such a beautiful job and handling the art for the book club with such care, honestly. So I will have their Instagram linked down below so that you can go and check them out and follow them if you would like to support them as well in their independent artist journey. The art speaks for itself. It's so stunning and beautiful. Really, my inspiration behind the whole book club was I really wanted it to, one, be a play on having an addiction and being aware of that, but just embracing that fact. Essentially, I wanted it to be like you're walking into a world where books are an addiction that are fully embraced. And I wanted it to be a book club for book addicts. So I thought that this was so fun. I also really wanted the art style and everything like that to really invoke a feeling of magical realism almost, because I feel like as a reader, like you get to experience the magic that is reading by getting transported to all of these worlds and lost in all these worlds. So I really wanted the whole thing to just really be a play on like the addiction that is books and reading, and also just like the magic of just getting lost in these worlds and these worlds becoming real and kind of like infiltrating your actual reality. And I don't know, I really like that vibe of like it's so real you can almost touch it, if that makes sense. So we really tried to mix aspects of like reality but also like fantastical elements, I guess, throughout all of the pieces and kind of incorporate that feeling of I'm stepping into another world, or like I'm so lost in this world that it's kind of mixing with my reality, if that makes sense. So that was kind of the inspiration for the whole vibe of everything that we have created, and I think that it just came out so perfectly and so beautifully. It's exactly what I was envisioning. So like I said, whenever you click the link, this is the homepage that you will be brought to. There is a little like about section, which if you want to read through that, it kind of just gives you a solid overview of kind of like my vision for the book club. I don't want to read through the whole thing right now because I don't want this video to be too long, but you should definitely go read it because I tried to, I don't know, just every part of this I've put so much thought into. So if you want to read the little about section whenever you get to the website, you can definitely click on that and it will open up to the whole general overview of the book club. And then if you would like to become a member, you just click the become a member button and that will open up a page of all of the different tier options, which really quickly I do want to mention, if you are interested in becoming a member, I highly recommend checking out through the actual like Safari website checkout page instead of doing the like in-app purchase option, because if you use the in-app purchases checkout thing, it ends up being like $4 or $5 more expensive that way because Apple charges a fee to like do it through the app. So if you want to make sure that you're paying just like the regular price and not want like an extra fee to Apple. I'm not sure if it does it on Android, but just to be safe, I would just do the checkout through like Safari or whatever your regular web browser is to ensure that you're not paying anything extra for no reason. So that's just a little side note. Just make sure that you're not paying more than you need to for pointless fees. So anyway, whenever you click the become a member option, it will pop up with all 3 of the different tier options that I currently have. Before we get into like all of the tiers and the specifics for each of those, I do want to really quickly mention that for the first 2 months of book club, if you do decide to join the Lost Cause tier, which is the highest tier, you will receive 3 custom designed Bookaholics Anonymous bookmarks, which I'll have more information on what all the bookmarks look like, the inspiration behind those, and all of that stuff obviously when we get to that tier. But I just wanted to really quickly mention that because I'm so excited about them. They came out so beautifully and I cannot wait to show you guys them. But not getting ahead of ourselves, let's start off with the first tier that we have, which is the Bookaholic Sampler. The Bookaholic Sampler tier is $2. I wanted this tier to kind of just be like if you're kind of interested in the book club but you just want to like genuinely dip your toes into the water. I tried to make sure that there was kind of an option for everybody and what amount of extra content you're wanting. This tier is for the people who want just the basic book club. So in the Bookaholic Sampler tier, you will get access to the book club. You'll be able to view which book was picked for our monthly book pick and also view the reading schedule as well for the month. So basically what I'm planning on doing is separating the reading out per week. That way we're kind of all moving along at the same pace and doing it more like a buddy read style. You'll also get access to the weekly behind the pages chat room, which that's basically going to be a place where we can kind of just come together once per week and discuss what we have read that week. So since we're all kind of going to be reading it along at the same pace, buddy read style, I thought that it would be fun to kind of come together at the end of each week and discuss what we have just read. And I feel like it'll be a really good way to like keep us all engaged in the book throughout the course of the month, since it is kind of like a long period to be reading one book. I just thought that it would be a good way to kind of keep us engaged in what we're reading, and also I feel like it might help us to kind of dive deeper into what we're reading as well if we're kind of looking back and reflecting on what we read more often than just like once at the end of the month, if that makes sense. So that is what the behind the pages weekly chat room is. So that's everything that you get in the Bookaholic Sampler tier. The second tier is called Casual Addicts and it is $6 a month. So this tier I really wanted it to be just like the perfect middle ground tier if you want like the book club basics with a little bit of extra content. In this tier you obviously get access to everything from the previous tier as well as access to the late night drunk texts chat room. This is basically going to serve as like the main chat room for the book club. It's kind of just like one big group chat, and this is a place where we can all come together and be able to talk about anything on our mind in the bookish world. I just really wanted there to be a way for us to talk as one community at any point. And I thought that calling it a late night drunk text was so funny because sometimes the things as readers that we want to talk about may be a little unhinged. And you know what else are late night drunk texts? And because the whole thing is kind of a play on having an addiction, I just felt like that fit so perfectly. So that is what the late night drunk text group chat thing is. On top of that, you have access to a Patreon exclusive video where I announce all of the different book options for the upcoming month. I will go over the synopsis for the books, any character art if I can find any without like spoilers, because I know that sometimes that can be difficult if you haven't read the book yet, and also just like general vibes and aesthetics for the book as well, so we can kind of really dive deep into what each of our options are. You will also be able to participate in monthly voting for the book club pick as well. So obviously after I post that video with all of the options and you can kind of hear what the synopsises are about and all that stuff, I will post a poll and we can all vote on which book we want to win for that month. And then after the vote is over, you will also have a Patreon exclusive video where I announce the winning book pick and also kind of go over what our reading schedule for the month is going to be. On top of that, in this tier, you will also get access to a Patreon exclusive full spoiler reading vlog for each of the book club picks at the end of each month as well. So automatically in this tier, you're basically guaranteed 3 exclusive videos per month pertaining to the book club. You'll also get early access to YouTube videos when possible, access to the Fictional Feelings Anonymous chat room, which is a chat room that I want to kind of come together like once a week to discuss a fun bookish topic. Some topic examples that I have are what are your most controversial bookish takes, and what are some bookish habits that you were trying to break or even lean into. So I just thought it would be so fun and a good conversation starter and a good way for us to kind of bond and have a little bit of unhinged conversations, but like in a good way. Starting in this tier as well, I would love to do seasonal reading challenges as well. This is going to be like winter, spring, summer, and fall. I'm going to think of a bunch of different prompts for us to do all together, and then I will try to include the little template that I make on the Patreon for everyone to download themselves. And then at the end of the season, we can kind of come together and talk about which books we read for which prompts. So I just thought that that would be a really fun addition. You will also have access to all of the regular community updates and posts in this tier as well. So that's kind of everything included in the casual addicts tier. Again, I just feel like it's a perfect middle ground for wanting extra content, but specifically pertaining to the book club. So now moving on to the highest tier, which is the Lost Cause tier. This tier is $10 a month, and like I said, for the first 2 months of the book club only. If you join this tier, you will get a 3-pack of custom Bookaholics Anonymous bookmarks. I want to really quickly show you guys the designs for the bookmarks because they came out so cute, and tell you a little bit about the inspiration behind each of the bookmarks. First of all the bookmarks are front and back and fully laminated and coated, and they're also going to have rounded edges. So for the first bookmark, we wanted to do more of like a simple design. Obviously, we just have the little Bookaholics Anonymous martini glass, which I think is so cute because inside the martini glass there's like a little night sky, and it feels like whimsical and magical, and I feel like it's a really good play on like the whole aspect of us being transported to different worlds or in love with different worlds that don't technically exist, but they exist within our hearts. And that's almost like we're drinking it, you know, like we're getting drunk on these other worlds and these stories and all that stuff. So that's kind of the inspiration behind the logo for Bookaholics Anonymous. So yeah, that's the front of the bookmark, and then on the back of the bookmark we just have a really pretty pink design and an Emily Henry quote that says, "I know I've chosen the right universe," which if you know, you know. But I also just felt like this was a perfect quote to go along, again, with the theme of Bookaholics Anonymous and visiting all these different universes and worlds. I just thought that it was the perfect quote. So that's the first bookmark. The second bookmark that we have been calling the Door Portal bookmark. This one, my inspiration behind it really was, again, just that feeling of stepping into these worlds and being fully transported, and books being so immersive, and like especially the books where they're so good that you genuinely like get lost in the world and it feels so real and it feels like you're there and it lives on like it was a real place that you visited. That was kind of my inspiration behind like the concept for this bookmark. So obviously on the front side we have like the outside looking into the world, and then if you flip the bookmark around and look at the back side, it's as if you walked through the portal and are now fully in the world. So I just thought that it would be really, really cool to kind of have an illusion like you're walking through the door and into the magical world that you are reading about. And then for the third bookmark, we have been calling this one The Girl in the Woods. The concept for this bookmark was, from the outside you are watching someone just sit in a cozy room and read a book, but then if you flip it around and look on the back side, that is like the feeling that you get when reading the book. Like, yeah, I'm sitting here holding a piece of paper and reading the worlds, but like mentally I'm here. So I just thought that that was a really, really cool juxtaposition to have me sitting in the same position reading the book. That's what it looks like to everybody else, but you flip it and it's like, no, this is what I'm experiencing. This is actually where I am because I'm in the story. So yeah, those are all 3 of the bookmarks. I think that they came out so beautifully. Fofo did such a beautiful job just like bringing all of my ideas to life, because while yes, like I had these concepts in my brain for like what I wanted, there's absolutely no way I could have actually brought it to life the way that they did. So all of this would be pretty much impossible without them. But yes, so for the first 2 months only, when you sign up for this tier, these are the 3 bookmarks you will be receiving. So this tier is pretty much for everyone who wants as much extra content as possible. So in this tier as well, you get access to everything from the previous tiers, as well as access to the family therapy live streams. These are basically going to be live streams where we can talk about anything and everything. You guys can ask me questions. We can talk about like crazy bookish news or just like literally everything, like bookish or not. I just really wanted to have some time to kind of just get to know you guys better, for you guys to get to know me a little bit better, and it's really like family therapy. We're bonding and growing closer. You will also have access to exclusive bookish content like shopping vlogs, week in the life vlogs, day in the life vlogs, exclusive reading vlogs. You get the point pretty much. You'll just have access to a wide variety of exclusive vlogs. There are actually a bunch of videos already available on the Patreon right now for you to go check out if you do sign up for this tier. I really wanted to make sure that there was already content available on the Patreon for the launch, so there will already be a good selection of exclusive videos already available, and I do already have a couple of videos as well that are going to be going up in the next few weeks for this tier as well. In this tier, you'll also have access to live reading sprints with me, as well as monthly suggestion boxes for videos that you guys would like to see from me either on Patreon or on YouTube. So that's pretty much the entire overview of Bookaholics Anonymous and what I will be offering over on Patreon. Like I said, again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything that I did not mention or just forgot about or didn't think about, please do not hesitate to leave those questions in the comments below. I will try and answer everything to the best of my ability. I truly, like I said, put just so much care and effort and time and love into creating this book club and really making it something that I am proud of and something that I personally would want to be a part of as well. That was really important to me. I didn't want to just throw something together. I really wanted to make sure everything was as fully thought out as possible. So I really hope that that comes through on your end. If you are able to join, thank you so much in advance. And even if you can't join, that's completely fine as well. I am truly just so appreciative of every single person that watches my videos. I still can't believe that there are even people that care to watch my videos, to be honest. So thank you forever for even being here. That kind of brings me to my next point, which is the special edition book giveaways. I obviously have been collecting a bunch of special edition books to do giveaways with, and I've been trying to figure out like what is the best system to do those regularly. I really wanted the special edition giveaways to be a really good way to kind of give back to you guys as well, because a lot of times I would not be able to buy the books that I'm buying without the support of you guys being here and watching my videos and always commenting and helping me by clicking the links whenever I do sponsorships and just everything like that. You guys are just the best community ever, and you're so sweet and kind to me all of the time. So I'm going to start doing regular giveaways over on my Bookstagram. So if you're not already following my Bookstagram, now would be the time to go over and follow there. I'm going to be doing my very first special edition book giveaway coming up this month. So that post should be going up within the next few days of this announcement. And from that point on, I would like to start doing them very regularly. Hopefully at least once a month, I will be doing a special edition book giveaway over on my Bookstagram. So like I said, make sure that you're following me so that you don't miss when those get posted, so that you can sign up to be in the giveaway and have a chance to win some of the special edition books that I have been collecting. Obviously, as you guys will have seen, I have editions of Binding 13 and Keeping 13 that I would like to give away. I would like to give away a fully tabbed and annotated version of the Powerless trilogy by Lauren Roberts, and I believe like one or two of those books are signed as well. I also have like an Owl Crate edition of Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. So I really try my best to get special edition books to do giveaways with for you guys, and I will continue trying to get new ones to add to my little special edition book giveaway collection to continue doing those hopefully for a very long time with you guys as well. Other than that, I think I covered everything. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. If I did, I'll add a little pinned comment as well in the comments if there's like something that I just blanked on, because I'm just so excited to be here and be telling you guys about this and finally sharing this with you guys. So I kind of just blacked out while telling you guys all of the information about it. Hopefully I didn't forget anything important, but yeah, I am so excited. I hope you guys love everything. I cannot wait to hear what you guys think about everything and kind of just yap with you in the comments about everything. But yeah, I'm so excited. I hope you guys are as excited as I am for this new chapter and for the new community that we're going to be able to build. I really feel like it's going to be such a good place for us to just grow closer as a little bookish community and as a community of book addicts. I just think it will be so fun, and I'm so excited to see you guys over there. So that's pretty much all I have for today's video. Again, I will be talking to you guys in the comments below. That's all I have. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!